losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? Whoopsie daisy. I'm back off the camera today again because it's been an insane morning. Okay, I've been up since 6:30. I've already been shopping. Put it that way. Ever run out of milk? And good to see you, Alex. I'm glad you're here because I was starting to get a bit worried about you there. Hope you're feeling better. And Kai, how you going? Good to see you. Okay, let's just get into some news, okay, on here. It's going to be a quick one on here. Then we're going to go over for a quick one onto Rumble. Colin Rugg said, breaking, the Philadelphia radio show host who admitted she was given the questions to ask President Biden for an interview, allegedly, has been cut by WURD radio. Holy shit. During an interview with CNN yesterday, host Andrea Lawful Sanders admitted she was given questions. Oh, what happened there? She was given questions to ask President Biden. Now she's been fired. WURD radio remains an independent voice that our audience can trust. Will hold elected officials accountable, a statement read. As Pennsylvania's only independent black-owned talk radio station, WURD radio has cultivated that trust with our audience for over 20-year history. This is something we take very seriously. Agreeing to a predetermined set of questions jeopardises that trust and is not a practice that WURD radio engages in or endorses as a matter of practice or official policy. WURD radio is not a mouthpiece for the Biden or any other administration. Oh, okay, I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit. Okay, and let's see what we've got here.
You each were, you asked 4 questions, and maybe that's what you were allowed to ask by the campaign or the White House. But they were essentially the same questions, both interviews, about accomplishments, progress in your respective state, what's at stake in the election, what he has to say about his debate performance, and what he would say to voters who think their vote doesn't matter or might sit this election out. Were those questions given to you by the White House, or did you have, or the campaign, or did you have to submit questions ahead of this interview?
The questions were sent to me for approval. I approved them.
Okay, so the White House sent the questions to you ahead of the interview?
Yes.
Okay.
I got several questions, 8 of them, and the 4 that were chosen were the ones that I approved.
Okay. And the reason I ask is not a criticism of either of you. It's just that if the White House is trying now to prove the vim, vigor, acuity of the president, I don't know how they do that by sending questions first before the interview so that the president knows what's coming.
Oh, there you go. Oh dear.
You each were
The Biden White House is now getting their own friendly media host fired. The Biden toxic meltdown is destroying everything it touches. Oh dear. They're not doing well. And Fletch17 said the GW hoax. Donald J. Trump said NBC News just called it the Great Freeze, coldest weather in years. Our country's still spending money on the global warming thingy. Joe Biden, underneath here. Extreme weather events drive home a point I've been saying for a long time. Ignoring climate change is deadly, dangerous and irresponsible. Climate-fueled extreme weather events don't just affect people's lives, they cost money and hurt the economy. The only people that climate change is deadly, dangerous and irresponsible to is the people who are invested in green energy. Okay, that's the only way climate change is dangerous. Daniel Baldwin said, don't forget that the Democrats rigged the primary to ensure Joe Biden was their nominee in 2024. You reap what you sow. Oh dear. And we've got trouble in France as well. Oh dear God. It's going on all over the place. No, well, not quite. It will reach here eventually. Okay, Laura Loomis said, Joe Biden just got a black woman fired because she told the truth about his campaign, feeding her questions to ask him during her interview with him. Black unemployment was much lower under President Trump. Radio station cuts ties with a host who revealed, so she was a whistleblower, she only asked President Biden questions fed to her by the campaign. Interesting that. Did you know you can help non-verbal children talk again? Or start to talk again? Apparently, if you Google, I don't know, PBX, DETOX, you can find info about it just about anywhere. This person apparently started giving this to her son at age 2. The words came 4 days after. Okay, Granddaddy B said, I just saw my 3.5-year-old granddaughter injured, show up at an 18-month wellness check with shots and still non-verbal and has been diagnosed as autistic. This is destroying lives. And it is. There is a medical problem, okay, going on all over the place. I don't trust many of them at all. Many medical personnel. I know there's a couple that I trust, and Timmy is one of them as well. Dr. Simon Godek said wokeism is the cancer of society. This person is standing in front of this, understanding resilience strategies among minor attracted individuals. I wouldn't be standing in front of that thing if I were you. What's the name? Alison Walker, PhD. Oh dear God. That's minor attracted individuals they're saying there, right? In other words, you know, I know, pednos, right? Pedos. Steve Mudflat McGrew's Remasculated podcast said, hoping all my Texas friends are safe from Hurricane Beryl headed your way. Are you in the proposed path? Hunker down. I just put that in there because anyone in Texas, just look after yourself, stay safe. I'd be shitting myself, but that's me. Wall Street Silver, we don't have like hurricanes. Well, where I am, we don't anyway. We do have them in Australia, cyclones they're called. The Wall Street Silver said the Patriot Front is out again in Nashville. How do we know they're feds? The news media never shows any curiosity about doxing them or their employers or ruining their lives. And if you can't tell look at them, seriously. Equipped with drums, I mean, come on, guys. They're all wearing masks. They all have the same hat, the same shirt, or same colour shirt, and the same colour pants. The FBI has told the news media to stand down RE Patriot Front. Okay, now this is just absolute BS, right? These are not right-wing people. These are feds. Okay, anyway, probably them and their little lackeys. I don't know. They look like feds to me. They probably pay people too to join them. Okay, Cillian said, Marie Le Pen, I'm not disappointed by a result where we double our numbers of MPs. In the face of a coalition of every other party aided by the media which took clear sides, we are the biggest party in votes and seats. The tide is rising and our victory is only deferred. Oh, poor France. We'll get into this. Oh, my God. She came third, Marine Le Pen. It's like, what is it? The UK's elections. Jesus, I don't know what the like. This is a big mess. It's not running how it should. Put it that way. Cat Turd said, I've noticed Joe Biden goes to a lot of black churches when it's election season. Every other time he stays right away. They pretend they care. That's what it is. I still feel sorry for that poor girl from yesterday. Oh my God. Declaration of memes, obviously. Cancel culture was created because the left cannot survive in the free market of ideas. That's correct. They have to cancel people they don't agree with because if these people were allowed to speak, it might be shown that this is not a good idea. None of this. Okay, Cillian again. Emmanuel Macron threatened to invoke Article 16 of the French Constitution, which would suspend Parliament and give him emergency powers if Marine Le Pen's National Rally Party won the French election today. He literally blackmailed the French people with martial law. Allegedly, apparently. Macron's threat of dictatorship and the treachery of France's new Popular Front. On Wednesday, French media outlets reported that President Emmanuel Macron may invoke Article 16 of the Constitution to suspend Parliament and assume emergency powers. Oh dear. Is that what happened? Okay, the Patriot Voice said, let me sober you. If you think for 1 second what happened in France and England cannot happen in the United States or anywhere else come November, then you don't understand how this works. Oh no, we're going to get the Greens, aren't we, here in Australia? Oh no. Oh, shit. For some perspective, this is the voting map of France from just a few nights ago. I bet you're asking what the hell happened. We know exactly what happened. They did another Trump thing. What makes this particular, the Trump 2020 thing, right? What makes this particularly problematic is that since 2020 there's been nothing meaningful done to remedy or investigate the voter apparatus in the US. Not a damn thing. Well, no, there are things going on in the background, like election questioning, like people in the Congress questioning people. There are things going on. Basically, we are in the same position going into the 2024 election as far as the prospect for ramping cheating is concerned. And they've already started that anyway. I guess you could say that I'm not very confident that we won't see a repeat of 2020. There's no way to simply outvote a rigged system. Everyone needs to prepare for the worst. Not saying it's going to happen that way, but you should definitely prepare for it. Electoral map of France tonight. Brown is far right. And what happened? The Patriot Voice said France has just been lost to far-left Bolshevik communists hell-bent on flooding the country full of illegal immigrants. This is a crushing defeat for the right wing, and gone is any chance of redemption through political action, a civilised solution, or a reformation of the EU. A few days ago, England had a similar defeat with the Labour Party socialists overwhelmingly taking over in their elections. These are not small defeats. There's no easy answer. Well, I don't know. If you just look at how it was done, I think it says a lot. It's going to take some organic, well-organised action to even begin to reverse the damage that will be done from endless mass migration. There is no question in my mind that election fraud is rampant in everywhere. Okay, because the vast majority of people who are native to both England and France have had enough of their countries being ransacked and destroyed. Written on the flag, France is a fabric of migration. The WEF Soros Open Society Foundation run the show. Europe will be 100% conquered and its identity will be forever erased. I don't believe that all is lost, but it's bad, okay? I'm not saying this is not bad. This is bad. But it's not all is not lost. Matt Wallace said, Elon Musk publicly mentioned Bill Gates as the first name that comes to mind when he thinks of who should be investigated regarding Epstein's client list. He knows something we don't. Probably. I want the whole list. I don't want this stupid, oh yeah, we're going to release this and we're going to release that. Release the list. Okay, just give us the list. We've had enough. Oh my God. It's funny that all these agencies all around the world can track down the public when, in 2020 when we were all out and about, protesting and stuff, or, how they caught people doing the wrong thing maybe in their eyes. But they can't track down who was on Epstein's list. Funny that, isn't it? Andy No said France, leftists gathered at the Place de République. Oh my goodness. Republique in France? I don't know how to say that. Vandalised a national monument with Antifa symbols and displayed a banner reading anti-fascist uprising. Some of them assaulted responding police. The radicals are celebrating the election win of the Communist, Socialist and Green Bloc over Marie Le Pen's party. Okay, so this is what they do to celebrate. They pretty much do the same thing to protest, right? It doesn't matter whether, violence when they win, violence when they lose. It doesn't matter. Yeah, look, I'm serious. You need to get involved. UNN said, does anyone think the election in France wasn't? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was clearly, yes, that there. Syrian said Marie Le Pen vowed to ban the WF in France. Emmanuel Macron, meanwhile, is a WF young global leader and close friends with Klaus Schwab. They helped with this election against Le Pen's National Rally Party. I'm sure they did. Because she vowed to ban WF. Your evil ideology is not welcome in France. Not welcome anywhere, actually. I don't want to hear either. Okay, Gunther Eagleman said white liberal women, young and old, are batshit crazy. Okay. Not all. Just a lot of them. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to turn this one down. I'm sure there's going to be yelling in this. Okay, let's have a look.
I'm going to jail today because I will beat the fuck out of you.
We love you. We want you to know Jesus Christ. We want you to know Jesus Christ. Repent and put your faith in Him.
I'm going to jail today.
We love
Make asylums great again. I think that's where this lady belongs. That's not normal, mate. Not normal. HRH, the Royal Commenter USA, said, I've waited to say anything until I got 3 confirmations. I represent and have represented the health crews on AF1 as part of my role as GC. Anyway, I have verified there was a medical emergency on AF1. Our president has Parkinson's and he's hallucinating. Is this real? He had an episode on the plane and they had to give him antipsychotics, so when the plane landed he looked fine. I've hesitated to release this information because of the controversy it may cause. But if this is what's going on as a country, we need to deal with it and not hide it. Anyone who's served our country deserves better treatment than this during his or her final illness. I may not agree with our politicians, but there is no question this is not appropriate. This is not appropriate treatment of a Parkinson's patient, and that's why I'm speaking out. And this issue may well come up with the monarch. So this is not a political issue, it's a healthcare issue, and it's about how we deal positively with ageing and the shifts of life. GSK, GSP. Okay. Barista Law USA. Apparently, this person has had 3 confirmations. There you go. Make of that what you will. Okay, Radio Genoa said, France is lost. I think a lot of this is theatre, guys. Wakey, wakey, reach the precipice. Yeah, I really do. I really, really do. But it is kind of like worrying. Libs of TikTok said, I regret to inform you that Great Salt Lake in Utah is racist, apparently. The Great Salt Lake Collaborative. How Great Salt Lake dust impacts people of colour. How? Everyone needs salt, don't they? I don't know. I don't know. Can you work it out? I have no idea. Libs of TikTok said we have a pedo epidemic in our school system. Okay, not only in the school system, but in the government, in the music industry, in the banking industry, in Hollywood, in the MSM, in pro sports industries, all over the world. Oh dear, I agree with both of them. Yes, we have a bit of a pedo problem. Okay, Ian Velji. Oh, these names, I can't. Yoti Gondak and the City of Calgary reveal their secret water conservation agenda. What is this? I think there's something similar going on in Australia, okay, that we have, our politicians have shares in our water. Not a conflict of interest there at all, is there?
It's just a water main break. Don't be a conspiracy theorist.
Set the target to reduce water usage. We were trying to go for 2030, is that right? And we achieved that target much earlier? Yeah.
We achieved that goal 10 years in advance because of things like water metering,
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
changing our behaviors.
Immediately, we will be moving to stage 4 water restrictions, which will impact all outdoor water use in Calgary.
Our behaviors need to sustain and continue and be different than what was maybe 10 years ago. Calgary's growing. There's a lot more of us.
It's sort of a tale of two societies, I would say.
Oh my God!
It's just the water.
Okay. Wow, that was really loud in my ears. I got headphones on, guys, and that was really loud. That lady was talking word salad. The sustainable blah 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 blah. Yeah. They do the same thing here. They brought in water restrictions in 2020, and next thing you know, it hasn't stopped raining since. And the dams are overflowing, by the way, here now. Not a number said the TGA, the Therapeutic Goods of Australia, in deep poo. What are they in deep poo for? I don't know if I can play this here. What does that say? I can't even read it. Maybe do that on Rumble. Okay, the Daily Telegraph said opinion. People whose vote is determined by events on the other side of the world that Australia has zero capacity to influence need to reconsider their priorities. Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll start a GoFundMe. We'll send them all over there. One-way ticket, off you go. You can go over to the Middle East. If you want to protest for the Middle East, you can go there. I'll start a GoFundMe and we will all fund you to go there and stay there. By all means, have a view on the Middle East, but making it the basis of your vote is hardly putting Australia first, and that should be the duty of every citizen. Active Patriots said they come to this country 2 months ago seeking asylum. A British family housed them. They groomed online what they thought was a 14-year-old child. Yesterday, when they came to do things to that 14-year-old child, they were met by real-life guardian angels, elusive child protection unit. How much more evidence do we need to see before we take action? These are our kids and they're not easy meat. Okay, you people. You awful, bloody people. Let's start a GoFundMe and send these people home too. We should deport them all. Us, the people of the country. Okay, Ian Miles Chong said Paris is boarded up in preparation for far-left riots tonight. Peaceful ones, they're mostly peaceful, fiery riot protests, those ones, yeah. They're expecting them. That's why they boarded everything up. Okay, expect this in every country, by the way. When it was said that when it happens, they will start to go off, these people, the far left, right? But they will be shut down very quickly as well. John Goddard said, in 2020, I was sentenced to 2 weeks hotel imprisonment, my crime entering Queensland. On day 3 of my sentence, the fire alarm went off in the hotel. We were all told to evacuate immediately. I went to the fire stairs to, not burn to death. In the stairwell, I was met by soldiers in army fatigues. They were pointing guns in my direction, telling me to go back to my cell. They were happy for us to burn if it meant containing the common cold. Behind the veneer of equity and safety, our government is inherently tyrannical, and I haven't forgotten that, and neither have I. They tried to arrest me. Well, they were going to arrest me. They didn't end up doing it, but they threatened me with it. Anyway, let's not worry about that. I was only protesting, like I wasn't really, I wasn't being violent. I wasn't doing anything, just protesting. Lockdowns back in 2020. Yeah. Oh, dear. Respect Australia national, mate, said Rebel Senator racks up $50,000 on family travel. This senator, who only got in by just over 1,000 votes, right? Independent Senator Fatima Payman has claimed $52,228 in taxpayer-funded family reunion travel since she arrived in Parliament. Independent Senator Fatima Payman has claimed $52,228 in taxpayer. We just read that. Can you not repeat? Since she arrived in Parliament 2 years ago, racking up a bill that's more than almost any other MP in Parliament. Wait, what the actual fuck? The newlywed senator has emerged as one of Labor's biggest spenders on family reunion travel in the Parliament. What does that mean, bringing a family here? Is she going to see a family? Did she escape a country to then go back on holiday? Look, people who do that, I don't know. Seriously? Because she's from, where is she? Afghanistan or somewhere. According to an analysis of the latest Independent Parliamentary Expenses Authority data by news.com.au. In one instance, IPA records suggest Senator Payman flew 5 family members to Canberra in September 2022 and flew, there you go, she's bringing them in, and flew 6 family members home to Perth 2 days later. Oh, they're already here, don't worry about it. She's just flying them all over the country. On the taxpayer dollar. Huh. The only other MP who spends more is Queenslander Andrew Wilcox, the LNP member for Dawson, who spent $58,831. Also included in the top 5 were Patrick Gorman, member for Perth, with nearly $46,000. Tanya Lawrence, member for Hasluck, spent $41,500. Jacinta Price, senator for the Northern Territory, $37,000. Hers is earned, though. Yeah, she earns it. She does. We're happy to pay that for her because she is actually doing something for the Aboriginal people here in Australia. Senator Payman quit the Labor Party on Thursday in a blaze of publicity and had some bad blood with her young staff, some of who've been forced to engage with Parliament's new Human Resources Division to finalise their exit from the office, with several staff offering their resignations. Oh, dear God. I want to start a GoFundMe and send her back too. Can we do that? We'll include her in that. Anyone in Australian Parliament trying to fight for Middle East, I'll start a GoFundMe. Okay, Sky News Australia host Rita Panahai says parents of students at school in the Blue Mountains are upset, this is where I live, right, after their children were told to put their hands on the ground and say always was, always will be Aboriginal land. I think there's a phone call coming to the Education Department shortly. I've got to make some phone calls after this. We don't know which school. They don't say which school. Otherwise, I'm sure that school would be inundated with phone calls. I'm about to ring the Department of Education and voice my disapproval. Ava, I love my USA, replying to Biden wins. Okay, what did Biden wins say? Breaking. Following the debate, President Biden's poll numbers skyrocketed in swing states and CNN's ratings plummeted. Let's go. Well, you know what happened in some of those swing states? They just changed the laws for drop boxes again, remember? Ava, I love my USA, said he went up a little in Michigan and Wisconsin, where coincidentally those drop boxes are now being allowed. Can't win without cheating. for sure. And even look in England as well. This does not look like... These are not representing our country, okay? Andy No said England left a stronghold Brighton, and Hove recently elected its first Muslim mayor. Councillors unanimously elected Mohammed Azzaduzzaman to the role, even though he only had been on the council for a year. God help us all, seriously. And we do have a Tucker Carlson thing. It goes for 49 minutes. Why do I bookmark these things without checking the time? Anyway, this was Tucker in Australia, and he's telling them, this is how you take your country away. When they tell you it's not yours, when they tell you you have to thank other people for living here. He was talking about Australia. So, yeah, unfortunately... Oh, and I want to thank you, Deb. I got that donation yesterday. Thank you so much. God love you. So this one, I might do a reaction to this one. Other people have put it on YouTube, and as long as I think you break it up and you don't just put it on like word for word without some reaction or commentary, I might see how I go reacting to this on YouTube. Another day though. Not today, because it might take an hour and a half to 2 hours, considering it's a 49-minute video, and I'm going to be talking in it, right? Because I'm going to pause it and talk. Then that's going to make it like an hour and a half long video. But on Rumble, I have a couple of things to... We're kind of going to do a watch with me on Rumble, and it's going to be, if I can find it, back down in here somewhere, this. Cure for insomnia. Okay? Apparently. Allegedly. Okay. So that's what we're going to see over on Rumble. Let me read the comments section. Okay. Who have we got here? We've got Alex and Kai. We have George. How you going? And we have God judgments are about to be put. Oh, that's yes, it's Eyes. How you going, Eyes? Your channel has gone, but it's me. Oh, God love ya. Kai said, I'm on a phone. Alex said, hey, Eyes, I know what happened. Everyone's saying, hello, Eyes. Alex, I took it down. I'm sick of the toxicity and the evil on the tubes. I hope you're well, mate. Oh, God love your Eyes. You said, all right, mate. George, all right, mate. Kai said, I'm all right. Recent seizures the second. Shannon, sneaky. Yes, I am. I keep sneaking back in here. Just look out for me, because I haven't known till the last minute whether I was going live. Like this morning, at 8 o'clock this morning, I was at the shops, okay? You know, when you run out of milk or shit like that, right? Anyway, so yeah. So I snuck back in. George said, I'm okay, Eyes. How are you, mate? Alex said, I know what you mean, Eyes. Always stay away from stuff like that. No drama zone. I said, Hev, all right, honey, long time no speak. My old channel has gone. Hope you're well. I hope you're well too, Eyes. Good to see ya. George said, Alison Walker is a weirdo. Aren't they all? I don't know. I better not say what I think on here. Might get myself kicked off. Alex said, I hope you're okay, Kai. Sending love and prayers to you and Tony. Menacing Muskrat, how you going? Good to see ya. Well, I can't see you and you can't see me at the moment, but I will be back on with my face on Wednesday morning. Tomorrow I'm going to just do videos, so God's judgments are about to be poured out. Eyes said Alex. Kai said, I'm okay, feel weird as usual. Oh, prayers for you, Kai, honestly. God love you. George saying hello to Menacing. Simone, how you going? Kai said, spicy is almost all I'm able to taste. Oh, wow. Dealey, how you going? I said, I'm busy nibbling a curry and a garlic green chili nan. Oh, yum. Zal, how you going, Zal? We got, who else we got? Menacing Muskrat said, Eyes, I believe God's judgment has already started. Just saying. Yeah, I think so too. Sal said, those in power are stacking the votes to remain. They're getting desperate. That's what's happening. Oh, God love you, Timmy. Boy, I have some information on GHB. Yep, it's far deeper than Jimmy gets into, but I love seeing it gain some traction finally. Oh, God love you, Timmy. You know what we might do? We might have a call-in show on Wednesday. How's that? I'll come in on Wednesday with a call-in show. You can ring in and talk about it on Rumble. How does that sound? I'd love to hear from you about that, Timmy. We'll watch this today. I'm kind of going to be it's going to be a quick day today, but we will watch this one and part 2 today, and then we will try and get Timmy on maybe if he can, only if you're available. But thank you so much. God love yous. Okay. Where was I up to? Yes, Al, I agree. They're going to do anything they can to hang on by their fingernails to stay in power. Because they know once they go, it's the end. I said, Menacing, you're right, they have. Alex said, all our countries are going down the shitter, but I always... Shitter's full. Oh, no. Christmas vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas vacation. Merry Christmas. Shitter's full. Oh, anyway, okay, I'll get back to Alex's comment. Sorry, Alex. All our countries are going down the shitter, but I always thought they would. It will get worse before it gets better. That's why it's good to be prepared for that. Yep, I agree. I agree, Alex. Whether it does or not, it's best to be prepared just in case. As Al said, all by design to show the sleeping people. Yes, I believe so too. We are watching a movie. I know I get into it sometimes, and I get really passionate about it, right? But really, when you stand back and look, that's just people cannot be told. They have to be shown, and that's what we're seeing. They are being shown, and we should not panic. But sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I kind of get there a little bit. Start going, oh no. Hev, get a hold of yourself. It's all right, right? Alex said, I feel sorry for those that have no clue, and there'll be a ton of bricks when it hits them. It will. Kai said, another seizure. Oh, God love you, Kai. And Deb, how you going, Deb? And I did thank you. I hope I did thank you for that donation yesterday. God love you. Okay, where am I up to? Sal said the elections are being totally jiggled around. I agree, Zal. Do you like my what is it? Alternative speak for getting around that? Because I don't know if you're allowed to say that yet or not here. I don't know what you're allowed to say on here anymore. It's that confusing. So I'm just going to go and see what happens. If if they kick me off again, they kick me off. And Deb said, hey, our beautiful menacing muskrat. And Alex said, yeah, I think so. It was always going to happen. History always repeats itself, Sal. Sal said, are the public that dumb, though? George said, a worldwide revolution's coming. You say you want a revolution. Well, we all want to change the world with a sip of tea in the middle of that. Okay. Yeah. I think we want rid of these institutions. Okay. I said, Menacing Muskrat, yeah, the judgments are destroying many countries across the earth. I'm watching. You reckon nuclear war and the Great Tribulation next? Again, Eyes, you might not be that wrong. Like, they could let off nuclear warheads above a city, and that would cause an EMP, which wipes out your electronics. So I'm not saying you're totally wrong there, but I agree to disagree in the full-on. If nuclear war breaks out, you understand that's mutual destruction. Everybody knows they're going to die. Every country. Except the people who are going to hide in their little bunkers Or they think they will, until, doesn't the Bible say those who try to hide in the caves will have the mountain fall on them? Yeah. Either way, if they kill us, they're going to kill themselves too. Zal said, in every way, George. Kai said, Zal, mostly yes. Zal said, the shift that is coming will astound you all. I agree. Deb said, hey, God, judgment. That's eyes, Deb. That's eyes to see. Remember? It's good because I haven't seen you for ages. I was starting to get a bit worried about you there. Kai said, Zal, they're trying to speak Bedlam. I said, Deb, hey, hope you're well. It's eyes. My channel has gone. Hope you're well, honey. Kai said, I'm wondering if the UFOs are here to help, harm, or just watch. Well, do you know what I think UFOs are? Government vehicles. I have for a very long time. Alex said, that's just my opinion though. I mean, everyone can think what they want and we don't all think the same, which is perfectly fine. But that's what I think they are. They're called UAEs now, or unmanned aerial, is it UAP? Unmanned aerial phenomena? I don't know. Alex said, how convenient not being able to track down certain people. Or these people have enough money to hide it. The truth always comes out in the end, though. I agree. And Deb said, I thought it was you, Hey, Paul, how you going? I'm just now still on when home. Have a great night. Oh, okay. Have a good one, Paul. D. Lee said, oh, hey, eyes. Oh, you're just out. Okay, yep, I get you. You're just out. If I'm still on when you get home, good. Have a great night, all. Everyone's saying hello, Paul. Zal said they're being let loose to show the greater population. Watch what is going to happen soon, though. Menacing Muskrat said, eyes or God's judgment. When I was about 4 or 5, I would dream about nuclear bombs and became to hate the colour yellow. Really? Yeah, I remember in the 80s, right? There was all these, it was just constant nuclear war, could break out any moment. And what was it? Hide under your desk if you're at school? What's that going to do? Hide under a desk. Great. I don't know. It's like stop, drop and roll, mate. I don't know. Oh, my God. What is hiding under a desk going to do in a nuclear war? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, I don't think it's going to happen, but, that's just me. But, yeah, that was a scare in the 80s. And, like, as a young, well, before I was a teenager and turning into a teenager, it used to worry me. We had, hang on, let me just see if I can find this. There was a movie that was released. It was done in Australia and released in Australia. Is it called The Day After? It's not The Day After Tomorrow. It's The Day After. No, that's Kansas one. There was another one. There was an Australian one with, what was it? Australian nuclear movie. Oh, that's not how you spell nuclear. How do you spell nuclear? Oh, shit. That's it. Movie. Let's see if I can find it. No, that's The Day After. That was, I watched that one too, but I only watched that recently. What was the movie called in Australia? Of the, everyone was in the opera house and it was, nuclear bombs were coming. Shit, can't remember. How about I just don't go on YouTube, right? And just go here and type in Australian movie. Someone's probably written it in the comments section. Australian movie about Nuclear attack was the 80s, was it? I'm sure. Let's have a look. No, it's not threads. It's not going to tell me, is it? Okay. If anyone can remember the Australian movie, Australian movie. We'll put Opera House, nuclear. We'll see if we can find it. Oh, it's called One Night Stand. Nothing to do with bloody The Day After. It was called One Night Stand, right? And these were all the pictures that we, got to see. Where is it? That's it. No. It's just mainly this one. Something like that. I don't know. It's not telling me. Okay, that's because I didn't put the name of the movie in there. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, great. No, not that. Oh, no. That was probably a bad thing to look up. I should probably not go any further. Australian movie? Oh, no. I didn't even spell Australian right, did I? Oh, dear God. Anyway, this was it. All right? Nuclear bombs were coming. And that scared the shit out of me. It was 1984. I was 14. Anyway, that's what they used to do. Where am I up to? So, yeah, menacing muskrat. I used to shit myself about nuclear when I was a teenager. As Al said, all will be swept aside in the great shift. Paul said, out for now. See you, Paul. Thanks for joining us. Alex said, take care and God bless, Paul. And I said, menacing muskrat, lol. Everyone's saying goodbye to Paul. Alex said, I had a crazy end of the world type dream again the other night. Think loads of people were having similar dreams too. I said, I made the hardest decision to take my channel down, but I'm getting sick of getting attacked and all the wickedness by evil trolls. As that happens. It happens. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. It's I mean, I used to get them. I don't get them so much anymore. But I've gone really small. My other channel was deleted, so who knows what would have happened. And I'm struggling to climb back up there again. But it's okay. No, don't come over here and spill my cuppa, mate. Seriously. Oh, my cat's on the move. Hang on. Got to turn the keyboard off. I'll have to go and let him out in a sec anyway. Okay. Kai said, a couple of days ago I dreamt about a huge nova Stargate-looking thing in the sky out front. Interesting. Flyby said, it's true, isn't it? The world is run by these monsters. For fuck's sake. Good evening, everyone. How you going, Flyby Stew? Sal said, leftist loony logic. And Deb said, so sorry, eyes. That's sad. Kai said, I know what you mean, pretty hateful idiots. He's coming back. Oh, dear. Right, he sits right in front of the comments, so I can't read them. Okay. The microphone's over there, so I've got to move it over with me. I said, Deb, it is, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. Sal said, g'day, Flyby Stew. Hey, my Brad Hunter, how you going? Good to see ya. Everyone's saying hello to my Brad Hunter, and my Brad Hunter's saying hello to everyone. I said, I don't know if I'll ever bring Eyes back out of hibernation. Who knows, lol. I don't know, that's how I know you. Eyes, it's Eyes. Alex said, disgusting pedos everywhere. I know. George said, we have let a lot of scumbags into our countries. Sal said, start a GoFundMe to take all these peaceful, inclusive and tolerant people out of the gene pool. Oh, thank you, Mob Rat Hunter. He said, hit the like. Sal said, just cut out the God Squad nonsense out. Deb said, all the refugees that come and then go back to their country on holiday should not be allowed back in. Alex said, I agree. I hear about another horrendous crime every other day now. Shannon said he's lurking. Okay. Kai said, this is a planned last-ditch effort to maintain planetary control from a single table. Kai said, they have prepared an end for 3/4 of us already. George said, yeah, I know, Alex. Alex said, the countries they are coming from are apparently more safe now because a lot of their criminals are here now. Deb said, make them pay it all back. Zal said, g'day, Shannon. Deb said, we've taken our kid out of school here. Good. Good. They should not be, I don't know, they shouldn't be teaching this shit. Alex said, I agree, Kai. They know their time is running out. Kai said, many able to fight. We're waiting until there's no question about it, but it's probably going to make it harder. I said, I'm sick of Bitchute holding my comments for review. Oh, they're still doing that, Eyes. I'm still spewing of they took your money, Eyes. I've not forgotten that either. And I won't. Okay, I've got to go way back in the chat. I'm trying to find out where I was up to. Yep, I'm okay. Zal said, no, Kai, I think of it like squeezing a dirty wet sponge out. Well, Kai said, Alex, yeah, just around the 1800s, remove the ones that like to know remove the ones that know too much, meaning almost everyone. Zal said, Kai, the hands squeezing that sponge are no longer the same hands that were creating the dirty water in the first place. You'll see shortly. Alex said, they're great reset, lol. And Deb said, we still got Wednesday, birthday stream. Kai said, Zal, I know, that's why all the everything I can think of. David Yancey, how you going? I'm here in Houston and people are only getting ready for the flooding. The city keeps making the flooding worse every time they try and make it better. 30 years ago, we never worried about flooding. Oh, yeah, every time they get involved, the government, it makes it worse. Alex said, hey, David, hope you stay safe over there. Deb said, had to find another way. Get birthday gift for Hev. Oh, God love you. Okay, my cat's going to start running. Hold one sec. Just let me go and let this cat out of the bag. Get the cat out of the bag. He's not in a bag. There you go. Out you go. No, he's not in a bag, I promise. That's just a saying, cat, let the cat out of the bag. It's not meant to be taken literally. And trying to get my chair back in. Right, okay, let's go. Where am I up to? And Kai said, prayers. David, prayers, brother. Sal said, their great reset is off the board. Deb said, birthday girl on... No, it's Wednesday, actually. It's 2 days from today. Yeah. Oh, dear. Kai said, all the public faces seem impossibly stupid. I don't know, they're looking like AI or movie actors or I'm not even listening to them anymore. Like, I listen to them, but I'm not. If they say to do something, I'm going to do the opposite. That's how I roll. Carl's here too. How you going, Carl? Deb said, yes, I've been thinking about Kai and all of our beautiful Hev family. Yeah. And Deb said, Timmy. Alex said, I'll die on my feet before I bow to their ways. Exactly. I'll look, I'm only 5'2", right? And I'll stand there and fight if I have to till my death. Yeah, so there you go. And I'm old and I'm sick and, I'll still stand there and fight to my death. Sherry, how you going? Sal said, those who think you are in power, who you think are in power, seen in public, are all actors in masks or CGI. I agree, Sal. I really do. Kai said, Timmy, can't seem to see him though. Oh, he donated it on screen. It was on screen. It went bling. So I'm hoping Timmy can join us on Wednesday, maybe to talk about this GHB, believe it or not. Deb said it's quite funny to watch them scramble. Alex said the shit is full. Oh, it's just every time if someone says shitter, I just think of shit is full, Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Menacing Muskrat said, has everyone looked at remote viewing? Very interesting subject. George said, yeah, menacing. Deb said, I read about remote viewing book. Kai said, I do that penal gland charge deal almost every night. Alex said, yeah, I've seen a few things about it. I agree, it's an interesting subject, Menacing Muskrat. Sal said, don't forget, the Beatles were a psyop as well. I know, they were the Tavistock Institute, weren't they? Made up by the Tavistock Institute. And if you believe the conspiracies, Paul McCartney was taken out and replaced, okay? So there you go. I said, what's your topic about the live phone in on Wednesday? It'll be about GHB. If it's Timmy ringing in, it will be. But you can, I mean, I don't know. Should I open it up? I'm going to have to think about it, Eyes. I'm going to have to think about whether I should open it up for everyone or just have Timmy on or have a few people on. I could have a few people on. We could all talk about it. Sherry said I'm on another live. They're doing a night prayer for Mr. T. Took a break to watch Hev and be with my Hev fam. Oh, God love ya. Deb said, so what about fake aliens this year or next? Yeah, I'm not sure when that's coming. We'll have to wait and see. Enjoy the movie. No one knows what's going on. We have to wait and see what happens. Kai said, I think the don't panic stuff is to make some wait a long time. A bit too long. Oh, no, because wait till the quiet people who don't know about don't panic stand up. They're going to be panicking. There's going to be enough people panicking without us joining them, okay? And that's when people get hurt, when there's panic, okay? That's why I'm staying right out of that. I said, have God the Father stopping nuke war until his timing, not man's timing. Fair enough. Deb said, there's nowhere to run or hide. No, there's not. If there's a nuclear war, you cannot escape, all right? Doesn't matter. Sherry said, they're panicking. I'll look for something to pop off soon. Zal said, ETs are not aliens. They come from other lands. Could be that too, Zal. Yeah, they might come from, what's on the other side of that ice wall, hey? I don't know. It's looking pretty interesting. You look at Antarctica, you look at, I don't care what shape, I mean, I do care what shape the Earth is, but I don't know what it is. I just know it's not what they tell us it is. But it's very interesting once you learn about Operation High Jump and Admiral Richard Byrd. Is that right? Did I get the name right? BYRD. It gets very interesting. And do you know that there are little colonies on Antarctica? Because I was reading something, I swear to God. Oh, Timmy, God love you. I will try and make it. I think my schedule is light. Let's talk about Delanton as well. Yeah, okay, a little known seizure med with many amazing benefits. There's so little money to be made, it's all but disappeared. Yeah, Timmy, if you can, that would be great. And Delanton, a little known seizure med. Amazing benefits. Kai. I don't know. We'll talk about it, okay? Definitely. Kai said, I mean, it would make a damn good show. Zal said, watching equals total cringe. Kai said, extra ultra still. I said, it's awful not coming in his eyes to see, ears to hear. It feels like I've lost my tongue, lol. Oh. And Deb said, don't fear. Yeah, exactly. Look, they live off your fear. That's how they control people. Don't fear, no matter what, right? Alex said, I think they'll maybe try and do some sort of Project Bluebeam, Deb. Not sure if it'll be aliens or depictions of gods. Yeah, they can do that too. Deb said maybe it was all part of a fear campaign. Kai said Bluebeam and Agenda 21. Agenda 21 went from Agenda 21 to Agenda 2030 as well. Alex said, I think they have the ability for decades to project holograms, but they're just perfecting it so people will find it hard to tell. Kai said, ongoing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. God's Judgment said, Alex, yes, they've been testing Project Bluebeam. They're going to use it the day of the rapture of the saints. Zal said, your concept of what the Creator was created for you. Now you all have Stockholm Syndrome about it. Hey? What are you talking about there, Zal? Okay, Alex said, fear not. The Bible mentions it over 300 times, Deb. I fear nothing but God. Deb said, did the horse get loose again and running through London? No, but I seen someone let goats into a town. I don't know where it was. They were protesting. So they let the goats go. I don't know. Deb said, I trust in God. Alex said, I don't know if there has been another horse, but I remember the one from the other month. God's Judgment said, me too, I fear God Almighty, not man or woman or demons coming through my wall. I just rebuke them. Kai said, I do too, but the God we get pummeled with is contradiction after contradiction. Zal said, it could be the interpretation of it. Kai too. Sorry, and they, you know, when they turned it from Latin to English, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Zal said, your perception of what that is an illusion, though. Your goodwill and faith have been betrayed yet again. Menacing Muskrat said, wow. Zal said, fear is a low, low vibration, and who feeds on low vibrations? Zal said, it's called loosh. Yep, your fear gives out vibrations, and they call it loosh, and they feed off it. Kai said, sorry, not being an arsehole. Kai said, but Zal is more correct than most. I think I get what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying, Zal. Menacing said, wow, I got thrown out of crazy internet today. Really? Where was I up to? Shit. Oh, there we go. Kai said, harsh. Alex said, oh no, lol, glad you're back, Menacing Muskrat. Deb said, God's work is not an easy task. Eyes. Sal said, you nailed it, Kai. That's because it's creation designed to entrain at the highest level. All the goldfish think it is real, though. Menacing Muskrat said, please pray for rain. We need rain up here to break the drought. Crazy. I think we're getting all your rain down here, Menacing Muskrat. It hasn't stopped for over a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'll pray to send it up your way, man. Seriously. Zal said, make some orgonite, Menacing. Alex said, praying for you. Hope you get rain soon, Menacing Muskrat. Yep, they need it. Alex said, oh yeah, that was a shit move from YouTube, stealing donations. Hev, yeah, they did. I feel sorry for Eyes for that. It was a few $100s, and YouTube just took it and deleted me, and thank you very much. Kai said, yeah, wash, rinse, repeat. Menacing Muskrat said, Flyby Stew, how you doing? Deb said, no postal. No, I don't have a post box anymore, Deb. Kai said, I do believe in God, but God is the force, the thing that is too aware. Thank you, Menacing Muskrat, for putting the Rumble link up there. Flyby said, Menacing Muskrat, g'day to you. I'm okay, thanks you. Deb said, we can't ask a lady here her age. I'll tell you, 54. Alex said, same old, rinse, repeat. I'm just watching it all unfold. Kai said, experiences from absolutely every perspective. God's Judgment said, you know how I said 2 years ago Biden is dead and he is there using body doubles? Yeah, we know that. Yeah, definitely. You can see it, the mask. Deb said, put your face back up, please, Hev. I will. Deb said, you have a movie still up. Yep, I know. Yeah, I'll get away from that. I can't put my face on there. I look like shit. Menacing Muskrat said, we're very hot up here, no rain, heated to 38 degrees Celsius tomorrow. Oh. Or more, possibly. That's hot. I hate it when it gets like that. Kai said, you know, Jim Carrey does a spot on Biden. Yeah. Deb said, praying for Muskrat. Alex said, the only thing I really remember about National Lampoons is them being stuck on the roundabout. Oh, that was the European vacation. There's Big Ben. There's Parliament. As they go round, and there's Big Ben. There's Parliament. Menacing Muskrat said, I'll only bend the knee to only one, and that's the Almighty. Alex said, me too, Menacing. Deb said, anything to stop Trump. Kai said, I'll say it in the astral realm, and here I have no master. George said, Starmer and Rayner both bent their knee to BLM. Flyby Stu said, we've had too much. Apparently crops are going to fail this year. Wonder who's messing with the weather. Zal said, make a cloud buster, Menacing. She needs a rainmaker. God's Judgment said, the fake alien invasion is Project Bluebeam. That's the rapture. Deb said, we will learn the real history. Yeah, we will. Alex said, loads of them did, George. Menacing Muskrat said, remote viewing these guys is super interesting. George said, yeah, I know, Alex. And Alex said, awesome, Timmy. And Deb said, hey, Timmy. And Dealey said, God bless you, Timmy. Oh, God love you guys, honestly. Alex said, make me cringe, George. Makes me cringe, George. Kai said, I'm thinking the extra ultra terrestrial whatever will pop up with food, maybe. Deb said, I love watching Farscape. It's remote viewing. Alex said, and then it all came out that it was a scam and the head of the BLM bought a massive house and other expensive stuff. She bought a couple of properties, didn't she? God's Judgment said, here's a good handle for you. Open your eyes to hear, lol. Deb said, I read about in the early 80s about these agendas. And I've jumped again. Okay. Alex said, I hope no one falls for the next pandemic, but then again I see people in masks on boiling hot days, dear oh dear. Oh no. Dealey said, Muskrat, I love that handle for eyes. God's Judgment said, I don't fear man or woman, I fear God. I have many demons coming through my walls. I don't fear them, I just rebuke them in Jesus' holy name. Keep going, eyes. Definitely. Deb said, amen. Kai said, indeed. Communal loosh. George said, I see a woman on the hike. I went on wearing a mask. Oh, no. It's sad, isn't it? Menacing Muskrat said, rain drought. Pole flip? Maybe. I don't know if I believe in that either. I don't know. Because I've looked into that and I was worried about that for years too. Never eventuated. I don't know. Deb said, insane, George. Alex said, I know it's crazy and more than likely going to give themselves hypoxia over time, George. Sherry said, everyone gets a different interpretation from the Bible because we are all different. We all think differently. God gives you the interpretation he wants you to have. That's a good way to look at it, Sherry, actually. Deb said, YouTube needs to be held accountable. Well, they do. Kai said, Schumann resonance going haywire, magnetic field shifting, CERN jumping dimensions. George said, wearing a mask going up 7 hills. Crazy. Sal said, fear is a low vibration. Kai said, this is fine. Deb said, thank you for that. Still better have. Oops, where am I? Did it again. Flyby said, I see it like this. With what's been released to the public, if anyone goes forward for they get all they deserve all they get. Sal said, a cloud buster is a cheap rain. Is it? Okay, there you go. Kai said, we judge ourselves in the end. I'm the harshest judge on myself, I'm telling you. I give myself heaps. Sherry said, thanks, Alex, I'll do my best. Zal said, and what feeds on Loosh? Those same demons of the mind. Alex said, fair enough, Flyby. God's Judgment said, I've heard that Carrie is playing Biden falling. Could be, probably is. Damn it, Mandy, how you going? You just made it. Oh, shoot, it jumped again. We're jumping all over the place with the comments. Where am I? Around here. Okay, we were where? Damn it, Mandy. Yeah, there we are. And Deb said, hey, damn it, Mandy. And Kai said, I heard it was carried several times. Everyone's saying hello to damn it, Mandy. God's Judgment said, the pandemic is about to start again, unfortunately. Yeah, that's if people fall for it. Kai said, there's at least 4 actors in the real zombie. Tim said, there are some very awesome medications. If they are too effective and safe, they get demonized and labeled dangerous. Yeah, I believe that's true, Timmy. I really do. Alex said, yeah, I heard. I didn't follow it last time and I won't be following it next time either. No, me neither. I didn't. I went and protested instead. No mask, no jab, no nothing. Nearly got arrested. Not quite, but, there you go. Kai said, this time I'll be assisted by famine and anarchy. Alex said, hey, Timmy. Zal said, it's the Bible. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you, Zal. But as I said, we don't all have to think alike, and it's fine for you to think otherwise. Timmy said, or if they don't make enough money outside their patent. That's normally why, Timmy. Because they're not making money off it. Damn it, Mandy said, Deb. Menacing Muskrat said, so why is New Zealand burning up their bees, perfectly healthy bees? New Zealand's totally vaxxed and now they're burning up their pollinators. Yeah, exactly. They're trying to destroy the food chain. Alex said they are usually demonised if they actually do people any good. Timmy, yep, they are. Kai said no pollen, no flower, no fruit. And Kai said it's a war unlike any other before. We're in it. We are in a war right now. We have been for a few years. It's just not normal war. Not like it, We're not trying to necessarily, well, they are trying to kill us, but we're not trying to kill each other. It's not like that. It's the information war. Awakened One, how you going from hot Florida? Oh, yeah, in summer I'll be saying that about you guys, like your beautiful snow in America and, and cold in Europe and I'll be sitting here in the heat. At the moment, you guys are all sitting in the heat and I'm sitting here cold. Ah. No, it's good. We need the change. Damn it, Mandy said, Dealey, good evening. Kai said, they're attacking us on every level, every age. They are. Deb said, hey, Awakened One. Alex said, I thought bees were kind of essential. Well, they are for our food. Yeah, that's what I believe they're trying to destroy our food, but I don't think they'll succeed. Damn it, Mandy said, Kai, how you going? Alex said, yes, trying to break us now, Kai. Timmy said, here's a rabbit hole. Why are most trees that are planted in municipalities male? It has to do with pollen and pharmaceuticals. That's very interesting, Timmy. Huh. Male trees has to do with pollen and pharmaceuticals. Dealey said, yes, Kai, from the cradle to the grave. Kai said, Alex, without a bee, we suffer a slow end. Deb said, we are praying for snow for Hev's birthday. Yep, we are, but I think it's going to happen a couple of days after that, if it's going to happen at all. Sherry said, we're in an unconventional warfare, an information war, exactly. Awakened One said, yep, I have female-owned paint company here, and last week it feels like 113 degrees. Ooh. Sal said the Bible is a compilation of stories and Greek plays using historical events that did not happen when they tell you. Of course, it has maxims that are a reflection of true reality to pull you in. Yep, okay. Zal, that's your opinion. That's, you are very welcome. I don't know if I agree. I don't agree with that. I believe in the Bible. But it's okay. Like I said, we don't have to agree on everything. And you're still welcome to share your thoughts, obviously. Awakened One said, hey, Deb. Damn it, Mandy said, the band's all here. And George said, hey, Awakened. And Kai said, only female trees make fruit. Deb said, fear the women. Sal said, so they can become trans trees, Timmy. Oh, no. Kai said, no female trees, no fruit. There you go. Alex said, yeah, I know, it's crazy, but I think that they are that psycho, they would end themselves to try and end us. And Alex said, funny how we don't have streets lined with fruit trees. Damn it, Mandy said, when is Hev's birthday? You can keep the snow, lol. Wednesday. I'm going to be back on live Wednesday. I'll come on YouTube first, then we'll go over to Rumble. And we're going to have people call in on Rumble. So it should be good. And after this stream, we're going to Rumble again. We're just going to watch a couple of videos on how to cure insomnia, apparently. So, yeah, my birthday's the 10th, which is 2 days from today, according to me anyway, here in Australia. We're on the 8th of July. Alex said another form of control, in my opinion. Kai said they have family, they know will die, they don't care, control is all that matters. Tim said males create pollen without massive amounts of pollen or fewer allergies to treat. No or fewer allergies to... Oh, okay. Menacing Muskrat said, Timmy, we are the same page. We're on the same page. Dealey said, yes, Alex, we should have fruit trees everywhere. Yeah, Alex said, Wednesday, damn it, Mandy. Okay. Deb said, we just got a medical oil for his daughter for a pain. She got new doctor. Oh, good. Sal said, sorry, Hev, it's not opinion, it's fact and can be backed up. SW, good morning all. God's judgment said the person in this channel who oh, okay. You've been warned. Okay. Sybil said they like to promote allergies. Thanks, Timmy and Hev. Sherry said, yes, Kai, they sacrifice their own to get their status. Alex said they do in other countries, D. Lee. Damn it, Mandy said, Wednesday, oh my God, we got to play drinking games and talk shit about Biden and his cronies. Oh. Sybil said, hi there, Deb and everyone in chat. I hope your weekend has been lovely. How you going, Sybil? Alex said, my old work colleague came from South Africa and she said her town smells like oranges. Oh, that would be lovely. Wow. Okay, guys, with that, I'm going to go. Give me about 15, 20 minutes and I'll see you over on Rumble for some, apparently there's a cure to insomnia. So we're going to go and have a look at that. And then, yeah, we're going to see how we go anyway. Okay, guys, much love and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.